Welcome back, everybody, to Coaching Company here on Stadium. We're having a great time today as we get closer and closer to the Super Bowl in the Big Easy coming up on Sunday. Now, there are a lot of other topics going on in the world of sports. It's really, I can't remember a time where I've had more fun and with the guys that I have today. We're having an absolute blast. Z's here today, Raphael, and Big Tommy C. But as we dive into a couple of more topics, we got to keep it very simple. It's time for one word, one word, one word. One word. Look at producer, man. A very big, easy field of one word today. All right, Z, got to start with you. Everybody, we're piggybacking today. Peter Alonso, the owner of the Mets, said it was exhausting, this entire process, and maybe overplayed his hand with Scott Boras as his agent. Going back to the Mets, 2 years, $54 million, $30 million of that this year. One word to describe Peter Alonso not getting the mega long-term deal.
Well, you know what? I'll come at it from if you're a Mets fan, the one word I would use would be pumped. I mean, you don't have to worry about the next couple of years now. We'll deal with 2 years from now and 2 years from now. If I'm a Mets fan, I'm pumped. I got Pete Alonso sitting right behind him. You got Juan Soto now. You get to keep your boy who had a tremendous postseason. So if I'm a Met fan, the one word I would use would be pumped.
I'm not a Mets fan. I'm a Cubs fan. So I'm bummed because we were rumored to make Pete Alonso to Wrigley so he can hit that home runs all the way to hitting those buildings across the street. So I'm bummed, but good heads off for the Mets for grabbing him for 2 years.
I'm going to say dumb. He made the dumbest move of his life. He had a contract for like over 156 million over a couple of years. He's getting 30 million. He's got an opt out after the first year here. They gave him a $10 million signing bonus, and I'm so glad he signed because that's all we've been hearing on WFAN. Pete Alonso, Pete Alonso, and guess what, Soto? You get Pete Alonso now instead of Aaron Judge. Good luck, brother.
My one word is earn. The Mets are going to make him earn that long-term contract. Since 2019, guys, he has the second most home runs in all of the majors. He had 53 in 2019. Aaron Judge is the only player with more. Peter Alonso has 226. But the Mets say if you're going to get, and I think nothing longer than 5 anymore for all these players, he's going to have to earn that money. All right, topic number 2. Speaking of earn, SGA is putting his foot down as the MVP coming out of Oklahoma City. He's had 3 50-point games in his career. All of them coming in the last 7 games, 15 days. One word to describe the play of SGA.
Outrageous. You know, it's we don't normally have a player his size who dominates this way. He'll be a bigger guy, you know, and for a player of his size and a super young team to be able to put up these numbers and really to be the consensus number one contender there in the Western Conference. Because don't forget, they were the number one overall seed last year too. But now this year, I think everyone is taking them serious. I'm going outrageous.
My one word is face because he's going to be the face of the league with Wemby. So my one word is face. The way he plays, the size that he plays, him and Wemby, I'm excited for the NBA with these two young guys. SGA, MVP, SGA, face of the league.
I'm going to say ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a player in the NBA in 7 days get 3 games at 50 points plus. And I agree with Rafi. This guy could be the face of the NBA. And he's such a nice guy. I love his interviews. What a stud player he is, man. He's unbelievable.
My one word is dream. It was all a dream because this guy has become a dream in Oklahoma City. It's a perfect city. It's a perfect vibe. Speaking of those interviews, every single time he gets interviewed after a game, it's not just him. The team's behind him. He is the consummate professional team player. You couldn't ask for anything better. This dude's amazing to watch, and the Thunder are really, really good, and they may get their first title this year. I think it's going to be Thunder Celtics in the NBA Finals. All right, I see that number just climbing and climbing throughout the hour, and we know a lot of you can't spend an hour. We get it. You got lives. You got things to do. So we got you covered top to bottom, our best bets. It's time to lock it in. This is where we go about 10 seconds or so, one or two nuggets on every single play. My numbers guy, Raphael, start us off.
We're going to the first one, Chiefs. The first quarter to go under, Chiefs and Eagles getting under 9.5. Yes, both of these teams went over the first quarter in their last games, the AFC, NFC Championship, but this is the Super Bowl nerves, and I think very cautious play in the first quarter, so I'll take the under 9.5. And then give me Travis Kelce, unders, 6.5 receptions. I'll lay the juice minus 140. He's going to have receptions, but not 6.5. I think he's getting about 4 or 5.
Yeah, minus 140, a little juicy, but Raphael, sometimes the juice
is worth the squeeze.
You're damn right it is. All right, Big Tommy, you're up next. What do you like today?
I got the Rockets money line minus 105, and I also got the Rockets over 215.5 minus 108. Big note here, fellas. The last two games, both these teams have lost 2 games in a row. So this is going to be a big game for the Rockets tonight.
The way they lost their last game, maybe the craziest finish all year. So they need a bounce back. They literally gave it away up 4, 8 seconds to go, and they lose.
Yep.
And they lose. Go look it up. All right, I'm going to go next because we got to save our money line parlay for the end. I've got 3 plays round 1. You got to get these in. Remember, it's Mountain Time. It's Phoenix. I'm calling it today. Very first time, guys, by the way, we're having an ESPN betting stream, 2 to 4 Eastern, ESPN Plus. I encourage all of you to check it out. Andrew Novak, minus 110 over Ricky Fowler. Ricky Fowler loves playing at this tournament. It's like his dream tournament. He's from California. Today will not be his day. Novak, a lot of people like him. I like him to get off to a good start. Tom Kim, he's my pick to win it all at plus 2,500. He's going to get off to a good start. He's been playing really, really good golf. He just needs to speed it up. Minus 140 over Robert McIntyre and then Sahith Theegala. This guy's a rising star. This is just a sprinkle. Plus 230 over Scotty Scheffler. Again, just one round. I think you can beat him for one round, not the tournament, but last year he was a T10. I like him today at plus 230. Oh, give me that. Z, my man, you got a little hockey? Then bring us home with your Let's Get Nuts parlay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the home team here. Florida Panthers on the puck line, coming off a loss a couple nights ago against Washington at Washington. Looking for them to get 2 points tonight by at least 2 goals. So Panthers puck line minus 1.5. It's plus 155. And then, if you want to get nuts, let's get nuts. NBA money line parlay. Celtics, Nuggets, Clippers, 3 home teams, just to outright win. We're getting it at plus 145.
Absolutely love it. My guys will be back. Half left. Give me like 20 or 30 seconds of what, because not everybody's going to be here tomorrow, but Z, you will be. We're 3 days away. We have history in the making. In your gut, how nervous do you think the Chiefs or the Eagles are right now, like three days to play?
I think, if anything, the Eagles are more nervous. You know, they got another crack at it here. You don't want to go 0 for 2. You never know if you're ever going to get back. At least at the Chiefs, I get it that they're going for history. But you got those 2 in a row in your back pocket. If you're Mahomes, you got those other 3 in your back pocket. I think it's more of a fun opportunity for Kansas City here.
What has been the vibe, Raphael, there in the city all week?
That they're shocked that the Chiefs are only a 1-point favorite right now. They're going for a 3-peat. Everyone's thinking that they should have been like a 3 or 4-point favorite. So everyone keeps on asking me, why is the odds so low? Because the money on defense usually wins on the Super Bowl, and the Eagles have a really good defense.
Big Tommy C, are you surprised that tickets are going down in price and not up?
Yeah, I am surprised at that, Coach. You're there to see history. If you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, I'd make sure I get to New Orleans for a three-peat. How many more times are we going to see this? Yes, I'm very surprised that the tickets are down right now.
I think it's because of all these trips that the last several years. I think they're tapped out. These are Midwestern people. I'm from Kansas City. It costs a lot of money. So we'll see how that works. Gentlemen, well done today. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow. Producer man, thank you for that one shot. It's now time for you to go out into the world, for you to pay it forward, for you to watch me today on ESPN Plus, brand new betting stream, 2 to 4 Eastern time. Cannot wait. But in the meantime, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all these tickets straight. Oh, to the pay window. For my entire company, damn it, do I love them all. My man Z, Raphael doing yeoman's work from the site. Big Tommy C, always bringing the perspective. And how about producer man making the show look like $1,000,000? I'm simply the coach, trying to keep this train on said track. We grind for you so we can win with you. It's truly what we're all about every single day, 10 a.m. Eastern time, right here on Stadium. Good luck.